entrance stages, backstage areas. That's what you're going to see in today's video. Now, there are some that I couldn't unbury. I tried. I was going to go through it. Like, there's some other stuff that we do still have yet to go through. We have covered actually every single playset. So if you missed the review on it, go on the channel. You get a little bit more in depth. I know those ones right there. Those ones they're not discontinued. They're just on hold right now. They're at a pause right there. The retro figures. And this has more retros in it, but then towards the back, we had those bone crunching. So this is the old school bone crunching ring, and over here, this is what everybody came to see. No, Hero Figs, we love it all. And if you do, you landed on the right channel. Up front, we have kind of transitioning. When Jax had just left the company, well, they didn't leave. Mattel decided to take over. This was kind of like towards the in-between stages of it all. This is the Raw based off Ruthless Aggression. I put a black backdrop. It did originally come with a John Cena print, but if you were having like the Big Red Machine or the Undertaker coming out, wouldn't make much sense to have Cena as the backdrop. And I also did convert one of them. I want to give you a quick run right over here across the room. I converted one of them to like an Attitude Era, so there is part of it like the scaffolding that was all added. The Hell in a Cell, oh yeah, turn on that bell, man. Right there, you got to turn that on, because Hell in a Cell, that's the next pay-per-view, and we're already putting stuff to work. Getting back over here on this collection area, we have the NXT ring, which that one came with Finn Balor was the exclusive figure. The backstage area, which is the Performance Center, it did make a comeback. Now, it didn't make a comeback the way that we saw it this go around, because this go around, you had like doors, you had interview areas, you had a place like if you got thirsty, bro, you get yourself a drink. You even had a locker room, you had a gym, a weight room, and these were all like, you could interchange one piece with the other, so you could put this in the middle right there and that. I mean, you could just mess around with it and get innovative. They even had, check this out, they had a little sliding drop-down area as well as like an office, and then there was a walkthrough, and this is actually the only piece of this backstage area that's cardboard was the actual walkthrough. Now, the main idea here behind it was playability. I mean, you could break right through the glass, you can put your opponent right through the locker room. You can do a lot of stuff to where it really got creative. Now, coming all the way back over here, I utilized it in different methods. I actually used this. Well, you got to go check it out, man. We got pretty creative. I didn't just use it as a ring, because this one was the one that came, the revamp, like I said, of the Performance Center. This had the Breakaway ring. There's a switch down at the bottom. You can flip it, so it's it just breaks away really easy, or you can have it firm, so if Big Show and Brock Lesnar go at it, these ropes right here, they don't collapse. Now, this is like a classic version. There's two different versions of this. There's the basic ring, and there's the elite scale. Now, the basic, this one was a Target exclusive, and there was an exclusive figure. I think it was Dustin. Was it? Yes, it was Rhodes. Rhodes was the exclusive figure for that playset right there. I could be wrong. I'm almost 100% positive. I know there was also an Ultimate Warrior figure that was exclusive with the cage, so I'll have to go back and check it out. Drop it in the comments. And I found this. Look, check this thing out. Like, I was going through the playsets, and I still have yet to crack this open. Drop a like. Let me know if you guys want to still see the review on this. I think this is going to be epic, man. It's the WWE Crash Cage playset. For the elite scale ring, before Mattel came along and gave us their version of the Smackdown and Raw, there was Toy Biz. Toy Biz had some really cool functions to these. I mean, you could have changed the apron, you could have changed the ropes. You weren't stuck with just a Monday night brand or a Tuesday night brand. No, you could change it. So if there was a pay-per-view that had come about, you could have just swapped that out. So I think at some point, I hope Mattel takes that same approach. I don't think they will. They see a big money making in the way that they took it, but that's the one thing that I love it. And it's also a lot bigger. So if you're having like a 40-man or 50-man, or heck, who knows, even a 60-man Royal Rumble, it was plausible with this ring. I added the cage to it. I think Ringside had this as an exclusive playset for the steel cage. I never saw it in the wild. The only time that I saw anybody pick this up, it was overseas, and it wasn't Toys R Us. It was that Smith's Toy Store. Coming up over here, Mattel came back full force with this one. That one didn't have any light-up features. It didn't have any songs. This one actually did. Actually, the sides right here, I put some black paneling on it because I made a custom of the most current look. Like before the one that we see on Raw right now, this is what I was using, so I also changed out the actual inserts. But check out the back, you guys. There's a walkthrough. You can make your guy come through. They brought this back, and when they brought it back, it was all breakaway. You really couldn't play with it. Not the way that you can do it with this one. And they also had kind of like a whole layout of like where they have the monitor section. These buttons back here, you push it, Del Rio. And you change the superstar, and there's all the lights. It lights up right back there, so it's pretty neat. I'm shocked that the batteries still work on this. Here's the Raw. Here is the Raw and SmackDown ring. These ones also had light up fixtures to it. You push that button. Stop playing that song, man. We're done with you. It ain't turning off. All right, there's a switch, Hero Fix. There you go. Hero Fix, what are you doing, man? He is buried underneath the announcer tables with good old JR. Oh, that's right, that cringy match that we put on not too long ago. SmackDown ring, over here. This one also had the light up fixture, but the battery on this one, it's completely gone. Come back, man. We need to revive you. We need to resuscitate that ring over here. Now, inside that ring is something very, very special and dear to my heart. One, it's my childhood, man. WCW Monday Nitro. There was two pieces towards this. There's the piece that you're seeing right here, and then the backdrop, it kind of gave it that three-dimensional look. So you put this scaffolding alongside with that one, and it's supposed to make like the overall entrance stage. I did want to paint that at some point, but at the same time, I really don't want to tamper with it because I love the nostalgia on this. Drop it in the comments if that's something you guys would want to see. Coming up all the way around here, we have the Elimination Chamber. I never got the Jax official scale. This is the one that we just recently reviewed on the channel. And for me, look, it's working. It's not elite scale. I hope they make elite scale. Just some wishes and thoughts because you can get more figures in there. The more figs, the more action, the better. Now, this is not all of them. This is only some of them. There is a lot up in the arenas that it's hard to unbury, man. Like, genuinely. There's like a whole setup over here in my NXT ring that in order for me to take this out, pull this in, all that over there, that was work in and of itself. Again, if you guys want to see any in-depth reviews on these, go on the channel. There's a poll playlist on there. Go check it out. We've had so much fun with these, and there's only more here to come. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to hit the subscribe button if you're new to the channel, and we'll see you on the next one.